Welcome to Tokyosaurus. So what's up in Japan? So I think it's safe to say both the Japanese and the Western communities were shocked out of their minds when they saw the reveal for the mysterious Saiyan teased in the Dragon Ball Super movie trailer, now we all know to be actually Broly. Keep in mind, this will be the very first time Broly enters the Dragon Ball series as a canon character, and this is going to be Akira Toriyama's version of Broly, which as you can already tell, looks quite different than the Broly we all know. Akira Toriyama knew he was going to shock the world when this reveal was going to be dropped, so he already prepared an explanation to how Broly came to be in a long letter. So the original Broly introduced way back in the Dragon Ball movies was designed by Toriyama himself back then, but he had no involvement in making the anime at that time, and he had totally forgotten the story behind Broly. He's heard that Broly is quite popular not only in Japan but also overseas, so based on that, his editor suggested that they get Broly to appear in this upcoming Dragon Ball Super movie. So Toriyama went back and watched the Broly films and he felt like he could rearrange some of the things. And so that's how he got started with bringing Broly into the Dragon Ball Super series. He decided to update his design and also add a new side to his character, so the Broly that is coming to this movie will in fact be very different than the one we've all grown to love. The story will involve crossing paths with Frieza and the history of Saiyans, which apparently will end up having a major connection to everything in the story of Dragon Ball. So Broly is definitely coming back in a big way, and for all the longtime Broly fans out there, you should have already saw this coming, because we've been getting teased for a long time now for Broly coming to the Dragon Ball Super series. So let's take a look at all the clues we've gotten prior to the actual reveal. Starting with Kale from Universe 6. The moment she went Legendary Super Saiyan, everybody was super hyped to see the Broly reference, but everybody kind of just took it as a throwback to Broly and didn't read into it too much. But this was the start of it all, as we all know that Universe 6 is Universe 7's twin after all. And so if there's someone able to transform into Legendary Super Saiyan from Universe 6, there has to be a Universe 7 counterpart, with Broly being the most likely counterpart to Kale. So looking back now, Kale being able to transform into Legendary Super Saiyan wasn't just for show, it was really to foreshadow the coming of Broly into Dragon Ball Super as planned by Toriyama from way back. Next is the actual first trailer we got of the Dragon Ball Super movie with the mysterious Saiyan. The obvious clue here is the green aura given off when the mysterious Saiyan transformed into a Super Saiyan. Green auras are rarely used in Dragon Ball, and pretty much the only times we've seen green auras is with the Legendary Super Saiyan transformation, with our Broly from the older movies, or with Kale in Dragon Ball Super. I think many people did notice this one, but just refused to believe that the mysterious Saiyan was going to be Broly after all. And I think some still refuse to believe it's Broly, but at this point, when it's confirmed by the official websites and Twitter accounts, there's really no more debate. Now on to just how much Broly we've seen over the last few months. And it's a lot, starting with the very first Dragon Ball FighterZ DLC that dropped in March 28th, it was Broly and Bardock. I mean, while Broly is a super popular character, it was still a questionable choice, as there were many other characters that were pretty hyped from Dragon Ball Super that people expected them to drop first, and probably would have been released before Broly if Broly wasn't going to be in this upcoming movie. Looking back now, it's obvious why they chose Broly as the first DLC release. Broly's next appearance was in the Dragon Ball Legends game that was released in late May. And guess who was the very first guy you fight in the game? Broly. Both Goku and Future Trunks seems to know exactly who he was when Broly appeared in the game, but obviously this game's story is entirely on its own, so let's not worry about that one too much. But as you can tell, Broly's appearances in both games are at pretty significant places. Next up is the theatrical release of 3 older Dragon Ball Z movies coming out later in the fall that they just announced recently, with one being about Broly, with another one being about Bardock, and with the last one about Gogeta. Why would they re-release older movies, especially in the theater right before the Dragon Ball Super movie releases? So that we can see Broly and Bardock again, and also because now people know that Broly is going to be in the upcoming Dragon Ball Super movie, more people will definitely go out and watch those older movies remastered. With a character that was always popular with the fanbase, people just kind of took it as fan service whenever they see Broly in anything, which made the reveal to this Dragon Ball Super movie just that much more epic and unexpected. I mean, I still can't believe Broly is coming to Dragon Ball Super, but at the same time, I am now even more excited for this Dragon Ball Super Broly movie to see just exactly how Akira Toriyama has tweaked and changed Broly to his liking. Now that we can kind of see how they were teasing Broly this whole time, what do you think are some things that will be in this movie that they have probably teased but haven't revealed yet? As usual, I left a poll up there, and also let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Thumbs up the video if you liked it, hit the bell for notifications if you want to be updated with the latest that's going on in Japan, and I'll see you guys in the next one.